In
She
Force
wasn't
Awakens,
dead,
she
though.
was not dead.
Yeah, not in Force Awakens, but in Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker she was.
Well, no crap. I'm talking about The Force Awakens.
Oh,
Carrie Fisher had
yeah.
too much surgery and drugs.
Oh, Gozu's just about killed the entire team right there.
Wait, is the match right now?
There's not a match, it's just team
It's just scrims.
Team
Oh.
scrimming.
How did
Oh,
Bacardi
yeah.
get his name to just Bacardi?
Shaped it.
It wasn't
Yeah.
my supremacy game, I was just playing.
How did he do that?
What do you mean, how did you do that?
He had to buy it.
You think he bought it?
Well, he was
his
Bacardi
name
2000.
yeah, it used to be about 2009, right? Bacardi 2009 or something like that?
It was an underscore too, so I don't think Bacardi was just out there and he didn't have it. He had to buy it, like Slope. He had to get Slope to buy it for him. Slope's big about buying those gamer tags.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, I don't blame him. If you get a cool one, might as well. But I don't think you just got Bacardi at it for free out of nowhere, because that would have been taken a long time ago. Mana Ren.
You will never be as strong as Darth Vader.
Basically, that's basically the endgame movie version of saying these sequels will never be as good as anything George Lucas made.
Prometheus with a claim? Claim it, Prometheus.
Dude, how's this dude still alive?
Was
Oh
the
my
Mandalorian
god.
series
Bacardi on the pod? Dude.
They both had pod cover and they lost.
Did you guys like the Mandalorian though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
Mandalorian's good.
It's really good. Shame it's
Because it
over.
actually has a...
You guys think the Kenobi
That's
series
not over.
and Ahsoka
Yeah, it's
and all
gonna
that
be.
will be good?
Pedro's
You mean
gonna
it's over?
quit. Yeah, Pedro's gonna quit, and they already canceled the books and stuff. It's at least gonna be put on delay. That's why Book of Boba Fett's coming out, because Pedro doesn't want to work on it because he wants
Why
to
is
show his
that?
face. He's upset because he doesn't get to show his face in the show.
Whoa, I'm getting wrecked by BB-8.
Sting
Why
with
does
a
that
pod
matter,
claim.
dude?
I just got wrecked by BB-8.
Try
Is that
hard.
real, huh?
Yeah, for real. That's why they're doing Book of Boba Fett. It's a break from Mando.
What a freaking nutcase.
And I mean, they're losing a whole lot of money because of the whole Gina Carano stuff.
I don't blame him for that. I mean, I'm just saying, like, why would they stop making it?
They're at least stopping for a year while Book of Boba Fett's coming out, because Pedro wants to show his face.
Dude, did he not understand when he gets this job? You're a character that doesn't show your
Apparently
face,
not.
dog. Imagine taking that job for
Wait,
granted.
what was her name who got fired? Like,
Gina
who played
Carano.
the fucking...
Gina Carano.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of her comments about. I think it was Jews.
There was a lot of comments she posted. I don't know, but I heard.
She's pretty sexy. I mean, hey,
I mean,
I was a Star Wars character. I would go after her.
Should I play as Darth? No, I like Count Dooku.
She gives me that strong, cool, tough woman vibe. I'd hit that. But, I can't believe that, man. That's so unfortunate.
What's like the new Star Wars project that you guys are looking forward most
Bad
to?
Batch. Oh, well, Kenobi, obviously. That one's gonna be pretty good.
There's also an Andor show coming out. Ahsoka.
I care nothing about Cassian Andor.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Like, he had enough screen time.
I want to see Star Wars
in Rogue
Visions, bro.
Yeah, Star Wars Visions is probably gonna be good.
I just wish they would make a freaking show that went forever. That was just red outline, just like the Bad Batch outline looks, but it's all red and just says Lord Vader. And make a show about Lord Vader.
No, I think they should not use him.
Yeah, no, he
He's
should
too
be in
iconic.
have a solo movie.
No.
He's too valuable
no?
to
He's
use.
You can't. If you make something out of it, it's just gonna devalue him. Like, he has to be like an awesome thing that shows up every once in a while.
He has to be
In my
rare.
opinion, yeah.
I
That's
agree
why
with that, but it's like it's that moment where you just want more.
Oh yeah,
bro.
it would be awesome. I think, but it would just. I think it would take away from
I
any
agree.
future
I agree
cameos.
with you both ways. I agree with you completely. Like, I want that, but I
A
don't.
Yoda
want that.
series?
Yeah. Wasn't the whole
yeah,
last
that's
season
like-
of Clone Wars about Yoda?
It was kind of about him finding the wheels, yeah,
Yeah, there's a whole arc about that.
which was kind of stupid in my opinion.
Yeah, I didn't
No
really like
offense.
much of that.
It's
not
just
the last
dumb.
season,
Like
but
the Force,
lost,
just let it
lost
be.
stories.
Just let the Force be like an unknown thing. Like it doesn't have to
Yeah,
be
they
specific.
won't have to explain it all, and I don't really think it doesn't help anything to explain it really.
Doesn't make Star Wars better, in my
No.
opinion. Makes it
Do you
more
guys think
complicated and dumb.
Do you guys think we'll see Mace Windu in Obi-Wan?
Hopefully not.
Yeah,
Hopefully
want
Mace
him
is
to be
dead
alive?
forever.
there's a lot of Mace Windu fanboys, but I don't want to see him.
Hopefully Mace has been. I like Samuel L. and I love he loves Star Wars, but your character sucked, dude. Sorry.
I like
The
Mace
fans
Windu.
have blown his character up to be something that it
Star
wasn't.
Wars theory.
I mean, not just him. A lot of fans.
Yeah, he has a lot of. Windu
But
is a
he's
very
like one of
popular
the biggest
character.
ones.
I remember when people
Because he
thought
has a purple
Snoke
lightsaber.
was-
From a
I remember
business
when people
standpoint,
thought Snoke
they'd be
was
very
fucking Mace
dumb
Windu.
to not bring him back because he's very popular. Do I want him to come back? No, but they will probably bring him back because of the business.
How would he survive what happened, though? Like,
No
how
way,
did he
Baz was
survive?
about to kill Prometheus and try hard.
What do you mean, bro? We've seen
He
crazy
does!
in the Force. Darth Maul gets cut in half, survives.
Wow. Oh, they're gonna take back the
I
pod.
honestly hate the Mace Windu character, man. Not because he's
I
black.
think Tryhard's
I
in the
just
claim
hate
pod
this guy.
too. He is.
What
yeah.
about what's it called?
They're gonna play
Darth
two
Maul?
pods.
I didn't say anything.
Like how he came back.
I do not like him coming back after he got killed, but I think he's a good character after they had spoiled it. But I
I
was
mean,
not.
it lessens.
I was
It
not happy
devalues
with
what
him.
Anakin did, though. Like, he completely killed a Jedi Master that he looked up to do that. That's my opinion.
Well, one thing though, like, I don't get why fucking Darth Maul has such a hatred for Obi-Wan, cause like he hasn't
Cut him in
done
half.
any. Yeah, but like, what the fuck? What has Darth Maul done to him though? Like, he killed everyone he like.
Oh, this is
did
a
too
good
much,
split
bro.
they got going on here. Prometheus versus
Oh,
Jory.
yeah.
He wins his. They're gonna get that pod, so they're gonna get pod too. And Sting can bounce his pod. Sting can bounce his pod. No.
You feel.
Oh, they're
Vannerin.
gonna get the pod.
Vannerin. Let's go.
How many grenades do they have?
They got that pod. Now they're just gonna fight for this one.
Yeah, I know Germany is rusty and all, but you guys looking pretty good. They're also a man. They're also a man down. Like, one of their starters is gone, so they look pretty good.
What about the
Alright.
Separatists? You guys fuck with them?
No idea.
The
Look
what
it
now?
up.
Don't.
What'd you say, Puppy?
Yeah.
Do you guys like the Separatists?
Rising 40 bombs.
Yeah. They were not wrong.
How did he get this name?
Yeah, but
The Separatists were not wrong.
He was like 2000. I just think that I don't like them bringing back bad characters.
Excuse me.
Like Mace Windu, like the only thing people like him for is they like to read in make up a fiction that his lightsaber was purple for any reason other than Samuel L. wanting to be different.
Yeah.
He actually wanted it to be
Yeah.
purple.
And then just
oh,
because of that,
Uh,
He's like,
just because
I'm
of that,
different.
they have to make a story
I'm
for
one
it now.
purple.
Tryhard's staying strong in there in the pod. He held his
Talking
own
about,
against 3 people.
Benchwarmers.
It's
It's
clueless.
Monster.
It's clueless, not benchwarmers.
They have goats who should say about her.
No, it's
No,
it's just
it's-
clueless. It's the clueless roster. Exactly clueless.
I just think like they're like, oh, the reason Mace had a purple lightsaber? Oh, he knew dark and light side. No, he's just a
Well,
black
he
guy. who
does,
wanted to be
but
different. No, he doesn't. That's never
He
been
does.
written.
Stain missed. Point
That's in
blank.
fiction.
Official BLM scrim party.
Yeah, Bonnie changed
You
the
like
name
that?
apparently.
Yeah, did you ask George Lucas why his lightsaber is purple? It's because Samuel L. wanted
Yeah,
a
I've
purple
seen
lightsaber.
it, but like, just because of that, they had to make a story of it, right?
No, the fans did that. Nobody real in canon
It's
did
in
that.
Legends.
Legends is not real. That's fiction.
Okay.
Well, it's not canon,
Is it?
Puffy. It really isn't.
I mean, that's like
He's
if
not
I
just
go
saying
write a
that, but it's
story
really
right now,
not
you
canon.
can. I can go write a story about Star Wars right now, and it can be called Legends. That's all I have to do.
Apparently, George Lucas approved the one book though, where like now they touch the crystal and it turns colors instead of them finding it as a color. Apparently, but yeah.
I just
These two
get
teams
sick
are
of people
slugging
making
it
a big
out,
deal
man.
out of. Like, I do think it's cool to have like interesting to have a color meaning, but like, what? Like it's a little.
The
little
one thing
much.
I just want to know is who the hell was Grievous before he came like a cyborg?
He was a cool
There's
Leech
a whole
warlord.
story. You never
Yeah,
read it?
It's
Never
really
read
good.
about it?
That story's cool.
He
Yeah.
really deserves
Yeah,
it.
it
War
is.
general.
He would make
I've
a great
seen, like,
standalone movie. He would make a great standalone movie.
What? I never understood why. Like, I know
Because
why he had it, but like,
he's such
I
a
wonder
bad
why he had
character in
like.
Clone Wars. That he just
I
gets
under- I just-
crapped on all the time, you know?
I never understood why he had a breathing issue. I know why he did, but I thought it was.
Because Mace crushed his cage in the
Yeah.
in the
But
anime.
Oh
that-
yeah, I know why he did. I'm just saying, like, you think they could fix that?
Yeah.
I mean, this man has like nothing but brain. You know?
Yeah, but it wasn't that story like fucking Palpatine had some vision and they shot him down, fixed him up, just to get.
It was Dooku.
Yeah,
Dooku.
Yeah,
Dooku,
they
Yeah.
got it.
Dooku was like the most Thanos-esque character in Star Wars for the longest time, in my opinion. Like he was
He's
such,
like
such
a good bad guy.
yeah, like he's a great bad guy. Like he's that dude who's like
Yeah,
calm
Dooku
because
is
he
a
just
really good
knows
bad
he's
guy.
better than everyone. Like he's like he just knows you can't beat him, and he would just be so cool.
He
and,
also like
classy
really
about
he
movies.
also like really believed in the separatist movement. Like he actually like he thought it was gonna be the real thing, you know?
He was a
like,
cool bad guy to me.
he was really
like one
cool
of the
bad guy.
coolest. I thought he was underused in the movies.
Yeah.
Didn't he
Grievous
lie
is
that
like
his
one of
name-
my favorite characters to be his own standalone movie. It would be such a good solo movie. Or an
I like
anthology
it.
film.
Yeah, I think
Because he
it
has
would.
such a good story around him, you know?
He was like the leader of the separatist droid army, right?
They had like
Yeah,
yeah.
there's like
yeah.
barely any of his like actual body left in that armor.
Yeah, it's like just his head and his, or it's like his
You
brain
see
and his
him moving
lungs and his
around.
heart.
He moves around like
It's
a
like this
freaking
nervous
spider
system. That's
monkey
it.
Yeah.
and can do all kinds of crap, but Vader can't walk straight hardly.
See, the thing is that he was a good guy at first because his planet got invaded by this race of aliens or whatever, and then he fought back
Yeah.
against them and drove them off the planet, and the Jedi stepped in, and because
Yeah,
he drove
but-
them all the way back to their planet and started genociding them, and because he was mad because they killed like his lover in the book or whatever in his story or whatever, and so they
Yeah.
and then he drove them all the way back to their planet and started
UK1.
genociding them, and then the Jedi stepped in and forced his planet all the way back and like blockaded them and like make them like pay reparations or whatever for what they did, and so then he
Yeah.
joined the banking clan to save his people,
Mm.
and then that's whenever he got caught up with Dooku and they shot him down to make him a war machine. UK wins though, 5-3, big game from Vanner and 45 kills on the map. Look at him go.
I just wish like they would make some like just something new, like completely different.
Well, they
Yeah,
should
and the
fire
Star Wars
Kathleen Kennedy
universe.
and then do that.
Like I thought like the sequels would have been like they should have just done something completely different from the originals,
Excuse me.
like all original 6, like nothing to do with that.
Feels like Savage Press.
It don't matter. What'd you say, Fluffy?
Savage Press.
Savage Opera.
You guys like him?
He's cool.
He's alright. Not cool as Maul, but he's alright.
Yeah.
Maul was definitely done right by the Clone Wars, though.
Well, I have a question. Was
They
Count
fixed him.
Dooku was Count Dooku a Jedi during the Phantom Menace?
No.
He was.
No, he had already disbanded from the council.
I don't
He
think
was
he was
like,
a Sith
I
yet.
don't know if he was with
No, no.
Palpatine
Yeah, he was-
yet, but he wasn't.
yeah.
He was
He
already.
couldn't not have been a Sith because
He was a political idealist though, because he
I
was.
get-
I know he was already leading.
He was
stirring
basically
up.
Ahsoka if she
He-
cared about politics at that point.
Yeah.
Like when Ahsoka left, he just left at that point, and then he just was like, "All right, well, I'm gonna be a bad dude and go to the get more power so I can influence my politics."
Yeah,
even more."
I'm gonna get Force Lightning. Let's go.
Too bad. Why didn't Anakin use Force
I'm
Lightning in
just
Revenge
gonna
of the
bring
Sith?
an ice cream. I'll be right back.
Could he still use it through his metal
No.
arms?
I don't
No.
think so.
No. No,
I mean, he
couldn't.
destroy everything. He destroys.
But why didn't he
Anakin
use it in
would
Revenge
be
of the Sith?
freaking powerful though if Obi-Wan didn't cut him in half.
If you play
Oh,
the
yeah.
video game, the Revenge of the Sith game, the official Lucas, he can
I
he
had
can
that
use
game.
Force Lightning.
Yeah.
He can
I
use
had
Force
that game.
Lightning as Anakin.
There's also an alternate ending where he kills Obi-Wan.
Yeah, he kills Palpatine too.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I
That
want to
was
see
real.
that.
That's
Yeah, it
real
was- it was
canon.
an- it was an
That's
actual
what
game.
would-
Yeah.
Yeah, as George Lucas made it.
Yeah.
That was
it
what would
an
happen if he
alternate,
wouldn't have lost.
alternate endings that there were in the game you could play as.
The Force Unleashed game where he just pushes both Vader and Palpatine off the cliff. Or how did that end again? I forgot.
No, we're talking
I
about
wish
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah,
I
Revenge-
wish
there was
Star
a-
I know, but I'm
Wars
just bringing up the other one.
He
Are you
jumps
talking about
over.
Starkiller?
Oh yeah. What about?
No,
Yeah,
I wish
there's
he was
some
canon.
cool animated like scenes where Starkiller, man. Like some
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Pulls down a ship,
cinematics.
pulls down a whole entire Star Destroyer
He
out of the sky.
crosses every
So
fucking
dude,
stormtrooper to ashes.
Vader and Starkiller and those games are super powerful. Good lord.
Mhm.
Like the fight
I wish
scenes against them in those games.
Starkiller
Crazy.
used to be canon though, right?
He was, I think.
Yeah, whenever the game
before,
came out.
dude.
Canon.
It
Like,
was.
it
He
wouldn't
shouldn't
make
be
any
canon though.
sense.
He
Yeah,
shouldn't be
It wouldn't
canon
make any
at all.
sense
No,
at
he
all.
shouldn't be.
Just
Yeah.
some random dude is just like extremely powerful for no reason.
It's just for a game.
I know it's to be fun. It's like a.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really fun.
But they did have some cool cinematics in those games though, like the fight
Did
scenes.
Vader ever have an apprentice?
Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Yeah, but.
I
when he
mean, the
was
Inquisitors, I guess, and now.
Inquisitors.
Dude, the Germans
Okay,
are
that's the
giving
worst thing
the
ever.
Germans are giving the UK
I
the
don't
works
like
on Dune
Inquisitors.
C, dude.
Look at the bottom three on
This one about how I was expecting this. The Germans were just gonna blow them out on Dune C. I was expecting that. Yeah, they left.
Did you guys know there was an alternative ending
They
for
left.
freaking Rebels?
No,
Oh, not
I didn't
really
even
ending.
finish watching that show.
Say that
It
again.
was it was an alternative ending for Rebels, where Darth Vader kills Maul.
Oh.
I was thinking that.
I think Vader should have killed Maul instead of Obi-Wan. Well, I mean, Obi-Wan was like
Yeah,
a good end to
would've
the
been
whole
way
their
cooler.
whole entire like clash, but I feel like it would have been a sicker scene if they
Yeah.
just had frickin' Vader just one tap the dude or some crap instead of Obi-Wan.
I think
I
it
think
would
it
have
would've been way better
Darth
if
Maul is
Anakin-
powerful, but
He is powerful, but he's like an old man.
not as
basically.
powerful as Darth Vader, but
Vader's the most. He's the best like duelist ever, according to canon. Yeah, he
Is
was. He
Revan
was
on
like
those
80.
He
No,
has so
he's
much
not
strength, he could just send you flying with
I
one.
think Revan is
Even
canon.
hitting
It's like
lightsabers
he's-
together.
Revan is. I don't think he's canon.
I know Malgus and those are canon.
I don't like those characters. It's just dumb.
Yeah, but
I mean,
they're
they have
cool,
good stories,
like,
but they
they're-
don't belong in Star Wars. Make them something.
Yo.
I think you don't need to like compare people like that to like the main characters.
Cause they don't have like a. Well, I mean, actually, I don't even want to say movie because like the way CGI is now, they just try to make things entertaining instead of like making them actual like follow the canon or make them a good story.
I mean, the thing all writers do, they just want to come out with something like, oh, this guy's more powerful than the iconic character from the movies, the originals. It's like, just to get people to say something about it. It's pretty stupid. It's like, I can go over here and write a story about a random dude, Starkiller, more powerful than anyone ever. It's pretty stupid. Doesn't mean it's a good story.
Oh, get
or a
in
good
here,
character.
folks. Yo, Ben Ditson is on.
Darth
Ben
Maul's
Diskin,
powerful
Ben
now,
Ditson.
too.
I think the way the prequel should have went, a lot of people think that where Episode 3 started is where the prequel should have started, where Anakin was like that old already, and he just shows like 3 movies of him turning evil,
Some
and
dude
like
like.
he.
Oh,
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Oh, I was saying like it would have been cooler like if Maul would have beaten
Tusken
Obi-Wan
Bendix.
and Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, and he'd be like the guy Anakin had to like overcome for the Jedi to finally trust him, you know? Like he'd be the bad guy that Anakin had to fight and kill when he became a good Jedi.
Yeah.
And then like I don't think Obi-Wan should have been the one to beat Anakin either. That was stupid. I think Yoda should have been
Should have,
the one.
yeah, Yoda.
Yoda or somebody. Oh, that's the only one's left really. Yoda should have been the one to beat
Wait,
him.
I have a question though. You know Plo Koon, that fucking
Yeah, Plo Koon.
squid?
Yeah, I know
Freaking-
Plo Koon. He's cool.
Yeah,
He's
but
one of- he's a cool Jedi.
is it true that he could use like orange force lightning or something?
There was a game. I had a game
that
where he had a
game,
yellow
yeah.
lightsaber, and he also could do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've heard
But
about the yellow
it was-
lightsaber.
but that
too.
was
I
not
don't
Did he
know.
have the yellow lightsaber in the Clone Wars?
No,
No,
it was just
he
in that.
didn't.
It was
Blue.
just in
I
that
think he had
game.
blue,
He had a
yeah.
blue. Yeah, blue.
Yeah, that
So I
game.
thought I
Game
heard a
Ahsoka
story.
was-
According to apparently in canon, he had an orange one and then he switched to blue, or
Well,
I don't know.
I heard that
But I don't think that's.
the-
It's probably just blue.
I heard the Temple
How?
Guards is like a rotated thing, like a rotated position. So I think possibly he was one at one point. But
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
you're
in
right.
that game he had he was, you know,
What's y'all's favorite
that
fight
yellow
scenes from
lightsaber.
either Clone Wars or movies or any animated? What is your favorite?
Clone Wars or movies or just animated.
Any of it. Any of it. What's your favorite fight scene?
I saw it in Obi-Wan
Revenge of the
versus
Sith duel.
Savage and
Obviously, that
Number
one's
one.
my favorite.
Yeah,
but
that
let's
one's so emotional.
Let's not compare that one.
Okay, then Ahsoka versus Maul with the CG or the motion capture. And the
Are
end
you
of
talking
Clone
about
Wars.
in the last season of
Yeah,
Clone Wars?
but
Yeah,
it
that
was
was
the
epic. That was epic.
only duel they've done with motion capture in the animated series. And then Ahsoka versus Vader, of course.
That's the most
And
emotional. That's very emotional.
oh yeah, that one's so emotional. And
After you see
Obi-Wan
season
versus Maul
7,
is really good.
that one's just
That
great
one's poetic.
choreography, dude.
That one's great. It's very poetic.
The choreography on Maul versus Obi-Wan is insanely good.
Yeah.
They like that fight.
It's such a
that whole
short duel,
Qui-Gon,
but it's just
Obi-Wan.
poetic.
Do you get I don't know if it's my
Ray
favorite,
Park
but
is
I
a
like
boss,
it.
bro. Like, he's
I
a
like,
boss.
I like
Go
where
ahead, though.
Asajj and Obi-Wan fights against Savage and Obi-Wan, Darth Maul. I like that one.
Asajj and Obi-Wan,
Right, so
Maul,
Yeah.
I like when
Savage.
When they're on that
I
little
would-
ship,
Yeah.
you know?
I would have loved to see Anakin fight Maul one time, dude.
Sidious versus Maul and Savage is pretty good too.
That one, I love that one.
Darth
that
Maul
was good.
wanted to
Where he
kill
crushes
Obi-Wan
both of
and
them,
Anakin,
dude.
and then, remember?
Yeah, I would love to see.
Mars!
I wish you could have seen Maul versus Anakin because they're both so fast paced and they're fighting. That would have been
Yeah,
so
that
cool
would
to
have
see.
been sick.
We almost
Maul
did
and
on
Anakin never actually met each
Mandalore.
other.
Yeah, we almost did on Mandalore. He was trying to get Anakin to come to Mandalore instead of Ahsoka
Yeah.
came.
Did you guys
Obi-Wan
start
and
already?
Anakin.
Yeah,
But he would have gotten
yeah, they
slapped. He would have been
Aren't you in here,
slapped.
Ryan?
I
Darth
didn't
Maul.
even get in. I didn't get
Maul
in.
would have got. Maul would
I
have got
invited
roped.
you. You were
though.
on the spectate side.
Yeah. Oh, I
Well,
think
I
Anakin would have
can't see
like
anything.
force
No.
choked him to death something.
Nah, it doesn't
Sorry,
matter.
Ryan. I'm streaming if you want to go watch it or something. It's
Yeah,
on-
yeah, I'm watching it. I'm watching. Guess
No,
how I found out?
No lie though, Maul would have kind of got wrecked by Anakin.
Oh, yeah.
Mandalore. he would have got destroyed.
Yeah. It would have been cool though if they would have fought.
It would have been cool though. I feel like it'd have been some good choreography for it.
Steen, he messed up the jump pack.
The weird thing about Jedi fights and like Star Wars fights is like people forget they have the Force. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you literally have the Force, man. Like, why don't you use it?
'Cause
The only
lightsaber
time you
goes
see
away
it is
too.
Maul uses the Force push to beat
Oh.
Obi-Wan, and Vader uses it to beat Ahsoka.
Count Dooku uses his Force lightning in some of his battles.
Yeah, he does. He's very. Dooku was so cool, man.
Makati just popped a shield to stay alive. Interesting. Oh, they
Watching
actually
that
got the
Telltale
first
gameplay.
pod. They're playing better. Only it's all
Yeah,
try
that
hard and
game's gonna be
banner.
insane, though.
But well, yeah.
The new Hogwarts Legacy game
Ah.
with Harry Potter. My brother's watching the trailer. Sorry, it looks so good.
Bethesda is making an Indiana Jones game.
They're making a new movie, Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford's in it. I don't know why. He's kind of old, but
Yeah.
I guess he's gonna die in that one too. Got to kill all his characters
Yeah.
from George Lucas's films.
Try hard with a big 2-piece, and Bacati goes down. They're playing good.
So
Thinking about
what is
Maul
y'all's
versus
favorite
Anakin.
individual movie?
All time. Wait, Star Wars or all time?
Yeah, Star Wars. What's the favorite Star Wars?
4 and
Empire.
5 are tied.
Empire.
4 and 5 are tied.
I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorite scenes of all time in Star Wars is when Luke and Anakin are on Endor, and not Luke and Vader are on Endor.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah.
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. And whenever they're talking,
And they're
talking about
they're
lightsaber and
talking,
stuff.
and you can just you can just tell that Anakin, like, the conflict with Vader is just like so tough right there. And then Luke and Vader together just is so iconic, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because it's like they're adversaries, but like it's not. They're
Look at
not
the pushing.
in that movie.
UK is playing real well.
Luke is just the boss, man.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
care what anyone says. He's one of the best. He's the best, really.
Then they
Like,
just butcher him with the
you're
new
talking about-
movies.
Yeah.
That's not real.
Yeah, it should be. It should be out of canon, honestly. People were trying to
That's
like put up what do you call it for?
Like a petition?
what's it? A petition.
Yeah, petition. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd sign it. I'm pretty sure most people would.
Pretty sure anybody other than Qui-Gon would
I
sign
think
it.
I think the main priority for Star Wars fans right now should be getting rid of
Money.
Kathleen Kennedy. No, Star Wars fans should be getting rid of Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
why is she even there?
Nobody
Why
likes
is
her.
George Lucas just puts her there, man?
They cleaned him, but it took a little bit too long. Well, they didn't clean him, but they had him on the ropes.
Isn't the new Batman movie supposed to come out this year?
Yeah,
Put J.J. Abrams.
they
I'm so ready to see that.
it's with what's
Robert
the guy?
Pattinson.
Yeah, Vampire Boy.
It looks really good. Like the commercial? Looks
Did
really
you hear
good.
that Henry Cavill lost his job being Superman?
How?
I thought that had been coming for a while. I
Yeah,
think, bro.
he just got canceled.
Why?
For
He was
I mean,
he was Gina Carano's ex was the most recent thing that got him in trouble.
X of what?
Like he was
well, he's
her
still the Witcher, though.
ex-boyfriend.
Can't
He
take that
was
away
her
from him.
ex-boyfriend. That's the reason. That was the most recent thing he got in trouble for, was being her ex-boyfriend. That's how dumb that stuff is.
Wait, who? So
The
why
girl,
did he
Cara
get...
Dune, that got canceled from Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Oh,
That was his ex-girlfriend.
what? That's so stupid.
Yeah, that's just the most recent thing he got in trouble for. But it's just all that stuff
Well,
is so dumb.
He's still Geralt of Rivia, though.
Pepe Le Pew and Speedy Gonzalez from Looney Tunes just got canceled too. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. They took
Yeah.
6 of his books out.
Yeah.
It wasn't even people weren't even demanding for his books to be removed. It was
No.
just the company though.
Yeah.
I mean, I only read one of the books they got rid of, though, as a kid. But the other ones were just like societal pieces or something. I don't know. Not like children's books.
What? I feel like, what's y'all's favorite time period in Star Wars?
Time period.
Prequels.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Prequels.
I like prequels and I like original. I like both, but I like original trilogy a little bit more.
So have y'all like ever read The High Republic and all that?
I might remember a little bit, not much.
You like that time period, Hubbo? Oh, never mind. Qui-Gon, man, he's one of my favorites, man. I feel like he was the less powerful Luke Skywalker. It's basically what he was.
Well,
Base
he lost
Jedi.
them all.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, he was like the less powerful, like, because like the way he looked at the Force and the way he did things was completely
Yeah.
different.
He came
It
up
was
with
the right
like
way.
the Force Ghost, right?
Yeah.
He figured out how to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he remember, like he said in Phantom Menace, he said he followed the will of the Force. He didn't do what he wanted, and that's why the
Yeah.
Jedi.
That's why the
couldn't-
council
that's
didn't
why
like him.
Oh yeah, that's why the Jedi lost to Palpatine and Vader, because they stopped following the will of the Force and just started becoming like using the Force to just fight and all that stuff. Yeah.
I have much more free.
The Bad Batch were huh?
They weren't good in the Clone Wars, but I think the series will be good.
They were like alright, but I hate when like nobody dies on anything. Literally nobody dies.
There's no stakes.
Yeah, there's no stake. Like everybody's literally running through this huge place, wiping out like these quote unquote advanced droids. They're literally
Yeah.
like surrounded by like a huge army of like 500 droids, and nobody even gets shot. I don't think in one of the scenes.
I hate the Bad Batch.
I think it would
I
be a
hate
good
I
show
hate
though.
characters like that, teams like that. Like that's just so stereotypical team
Just
thing,
broken.
you know? Like, yeah, it's just a stupid squad of people who have no weaknesses and are unbeatable. It's just so stereotypical. It's like very Disney, like, oh, it's team build and learn about ourselves and our character flaws throughout the
The
show.
Bad Batch didn't have the ships.
What
in
are y'all
it,
talking
though,
about?
The Bad Batch. Just give me Delta Squad show and just let them be awesome and like just I don't care about the Bad Batch.
I don't really care about. I mean, what are they gonna do in the Ahsoka show? Like, she's already been in
She's
all
looking
the.
for Thrawn.
I mean, she's already been in all the Rebels. I mean,
Yeah, but
what next?
the show is going to be about her looking for Thrawn. It's after Rebels. She's looking for Ezra and Thrawn.
Mandalorian takes place after Red Bulls, right?
Yes. Mandalorian takes place after Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So her looking for Thrawn is during Vader's time period.
No, her looking for Thrawn is after Vader.
So this is after the.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
This is after
It's after.
Rebels. After the end of Rebels. The end of Rebels. Puffy, the end of Rebels is after Return of the Jedi too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes. The very last scene wherever they're on Lothal and Ahsoka shows up to get Sabine. That's after Rebels. That they held the planet for the entire like how long is the war? How long is the Galactic Civil War? Like 2 or 3 years. It's from what is it? It's from the Battle of
World War?
Yavin is in like so it's 2 years I think, right? 2 BBY or 2 ABY after the Battle
Which
of
one are you
Yavin.
talking about?
The Galactic Civil War. How long is that one? It's like from I don't know when
I think
Jakku
it's
is.
2.
Jakku is the last battle of the war. I don't know when
Yeah,
they fight
that
the
ended
Battle
the
of
war pretty
Jakku.
much.
Yeah, I don't know when that battle is fought. I think it's 2 years, but I don't remember.
I think it's a
So-
year after the Death Star exploded or something.
Jakku is a year after the second Death Star exploded, but I don't know how
The
long it
second
is
one.
after
Yeah.
Yavin.
Oh, from the first one, it's
Yeah.
like a decent amount of time.
Yeah, so
Well, maybe
it's
like the
it's
most-
like 2 to 5
Yeah.
years, I think. The
The
Galactic Civil War
Empire's
is fought.
plan was to build multiple Death Stars across the galaxy, right?
I don't know.
I just don't get
they can move
Palpatine's
it everywhere.
plan,
I don't know why they need to.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't get
they
what Palpatine's plan was. Like, I never understood that. Even in the original, it's like, what does he want? Like, he doesn't really. He can go
to
get
rule
whatever
the
he wants. I
galaxy.
don't.
I
Why
just
does
feel
he
like
wanna
those Death
rule it?
Stars
I
were
don't
just like a plot device.
They were. I mean,
So
you
that's
have
why-
to have
that's why there's a
something
second
like
one.
that.
Yeah, you gotta have something for story.
I just don't get like what Palpatine's motivation was. Like, he was already like super powerful.
Before A New Hope,
Like,
Palpatine was actually a nice guy. No, he wasn't nice, but like he actually cared
he's a
about
nice
his
guy.
He actually,
Palpatine's a
he actually
nice
cared
guy.
about his troops.
No, I don't
he
think so. No, from
He did.
like a young age, he was a scumbag.
Yeah, he was a Sith for a
Well-
long
You
time.
literally,
Yeah, but
he
actually,
was a Sith.
It's not like he
Yeah,
became a
all
Sith.
the-
It's not like he a Sith. It's not like he became a Sith
no,
during
no,
the Clone
yeah,
Wars.
yeah, but like he actually like cared about his troops. Like
What?
after A New Hope, he wouldn't care if anyone died, but like before that, he actually did.
I think
Something
the
like
only,
He'd care
only
about
way
his
he-
powerful pawns.
The
of
only
course.
way I think the only way he
Vader.
would have cared is if it was like a political motive, like oh yeah, I care so much about the troops, you know, as like a political means.
So that hair though.
You like my hair?
Nah. What? You think Vader? Not Vader. You think Palpatine actually liked Vader?
Does Sith like anybody?
Oh,
didn't-
maybe.
Because he always called him old friend. You ever notice that in the original? Well, I don't.
Oh,
You
oh,
think Vader thought of him as a friend?
oh, Vannerin, Vannerin.
Vader
No.
Vader definitely hated Palpatine.
Oh yeah.
The only reason he didn't kill him was that he couldn't.
Have y'all seen the Force vision he had? And there was the Vader comics that they write.
Oh,
for
we
Marvel.
watched
When he
we
bleeds
watched one of
crystal?
those. Whenever he sees
He
whenever
bleeds
he
the
sees
crystal,
what life
and
would
he
have
has
been
like the
with
Force
Padme.
vision.
He comes with a green lightsaber and kills Palpatine.
Yeah, he kills
Yeah.
Palpatine and he goes back to Obi-Wan in the Vader suit as
And
Anakin.
Obi-Wan kills him, right? Or no, he kills
No,
Obi-Wan.
no, he doesn't kill Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan would have
I think
accepted his
I think he
apology.
apologizes, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he tells
but-
Obi-Wan, he's
oh,
like,
look,
I'm sorry.
look at you,
and he's like-
KO!
He's Anakin though, but he's just in the Vader suit because his
Yeah.
eyes are blue. So,
Have you guys seen like
and
the
then,
Star Wars theory
right when that
like,
happens-
movie?
yeah, I've seen it.
No, like where like the like
Vader
cartoon when he like time
Yeah,
travels back.
I've seen it.
Yeah, that one is funny.
It's one of I'm talking about, but the one where he makes his crystal bleed is one of my favorite ones.
I'm getting
Yeah.
tired. I'm gonna go.
That's
Alright,
not.
man,
Is
see
that
you
All
later,
right,
buddy.
man. Good night, buddy.
All right, take care.
Yeah,
Is that
see you.
You too, man.
Bye.
It's just like because
Shoot
right when
him.
after he sees all that good vision he sees of him and Obi-Wan, right when that happens, he just goes evil completely.
Mhm.
He just like screw that and he throws it all in.
You could do it.
I don't know why he did
Shoot
that.
her or something.
Did Anakin ever like the Jedi? Except like I know he liked Obi-Wan and
Oh,
but like
let's
did he
go,
like the other one?
Prometheus! He's holding him down.
I feel like most
Rocket!
other Jedi, yeah.
Kill Mars! Kill Mars!
He didn't like that the Jedi held him back from what he could be.
Yeah.
He
The
didn't like the
Jedi turned their
council
back on him.
when they did that to him. Of course.
Like you say all that about Vader, like the thing about his character is like I know what he did was awful, but like, he kind of didn't have like a reason, but he's not even justified, but he kind of was treated awful as a Jedi.
Yoda was just like, forget about it whenever he came to him for help.
Yeah,
he came
Yoda's the
to
most
him to,
overrated Star Wars character ever.
Anakin did help
Like,
Yoda
what did
though in
Yoda
Clone
do?
Wars.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
yeah, in the Clone Wars, he does help him a little bit. Like, he talks to him and
If
stuff.
you
Yeah.
read about
Like
his
he
description,
helps him escapes, you know, when he has those visions or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, Yoda
in Clone
just
Wars,
forget about it.
Anakin was definitely like the best Jedi in the Clone Wars. Like, he
Oh, yeah.
did more for them than anyone. And he's not even but like 20 years old. Like,
He's a
Anakin
war
had more
hero.
victories than anyone.
What was Yoda's midichlorian, or whatever you call it?
20,000.
Anakin had more.
Yeah, Anakin
Yoda
had
had like 19 or 18.
Well,
Anakin has like 27,000.
Not even
or
Master
30,
Yoda has the.
Dude, Liam Neeson was so
Master Yoda.
legendary in Phantom Menace. I don't even care what y'all say. I love Liam Neeson in Star Wars.
Han Solo had like some, like he was a bit force sensitive, but not much. Right?
I'm just
Well,
saying,
yeah, that's
like,
why he's so lucky, right? I don't know. I don't think that.
Yeah,
I don't know if that. I don't know if that's canon or not.
That's probably not canon.
I just
I
think
just
George
heard that
Lucas
he
liked
had
him some
some-
Han Solo. And just like me, I love me some Han Solo.
UK is holding their own. Banner's close to 50. Had to drop 50 on Team Clueless. He's one
Try
kill
hard
away.
carrying.
Yeah, he's playing really well, like objectively and kills wise. Prometheus doing really well.
The,
Steen's holding his own. Bakati's
thing-
not quite up there. Bazo on his fresh day back, 36 and 30. Banner is one kill away. If he doesn't get 50, it's gonna be so disappointing. He's been one. Oh, he's still alive down here. Oh, nade's out. Bazo's behind him. He went down. He didn't get a kill either. Oh, he did. He did. The nade got some of them. He got 50.
They all have 27 deaths and 28. Look at them.
Oh, yeah.
28, 29. One went to 20. They were all at 28, 27, 27, 27. But the other thing about that was so. I thought like the Jedi, they had it coming though. That's my opinion.
They're gonna have
Yeah,
one more push.
yeah.
Clueless is. Oh, they're getting the kills they need.
I just don't
Steen and
understand how
Prometheus.
the dude
Steen
was
with a
just
cycler.
camping among them the whole time.
Bazo's last man. They did it.
Palpatine.
Yeah,
How they didn't figure it out.
he must have been like so powerful that he could hide his own
54 from
like
Leinster.
his own darkness and his like seething.
Beating Germany on their own
Really?
map. UK
Uh,
looking
The
dangerous.
only way they couldn't feel that Palpatine was a Sith was because like the Jedi Temple was above a own Sith temple. I don't know what do you call it. Sith
Well,
temple?
Mace
Actually.
Windu said in Attack of the Clones, the Jedi's ability to use the Force had diminished
Yeah.
because they weren't following
Because
the
they
will
weren't
of the Force.
following the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why-
So I feel like that's why. It
That's why
happened.
Qui-Gon Jinn learned that one ability is like
Yeah.
it was like the Force like gifting him for actually doing what they wanted him to do or some crap. I don't know.
If you guys could pick
Yeah.
any Force ability to learn in real life, what would you guys pick?
Oh,
Dump
Either
on
lightning
Team
or
Germany.
just Force in general, just using it just to like fly things around and stuff. You know.
I would do like the freaking
Yeah.
what is it called when like what Obi-Wan does, like these aren't the droids you're looking for, whatever. No.
Jedi
mind trick.
Yeah, mind trick. Yes, thank you.
You will give me all your money.
Yeah, doesn't work on water though.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Where's your legs hurting?
You guys remember when people thought it was Cody he was talking to there?
Huh?
It's not hurting. It's just
When what?
People thought that the stormtrooper that came after Obi-Wan was Cody.
Cody.
Why?
I don't know, because he had like the orange pad on his lap, I think.
Rex 10 times greater than Cody. No kill.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because Cody's just there.
But they said
Cody-
Cody was like the best.
Commander
did?
Fox is my favorite.
I mean, they didn't say that, but like they always implied he was like the best.
Commander Fox.
501st, best
I mean,
Legion.
look at what all Captain Rex went through. I mean, look at the dude. Freaking got hit with a sniper, still standing.
Freaking the fact that Anakin led the 501st into the freaking Jedi Temple on the Revenge of the Sith.
That was so sick. That was so
Too bad we
sick.
never got to. I wish we could have seen like what happened
Inside
in
of there,
the
like,
Jedi Temple, what Anakin did to all those Jedi.
Didn't he kill like Shakti just with a lightsaber straight through her?
killed
Yes,
everybody.
Shakti
Yeah,
has
but,
died like 5 times on the
Yeah,
screen.
I know. Which one is right though? Like, which one is right?
She's died. Yeah, Shakti's like died like 7
yeah,
times.
she's
I don't
died
know which one's the
7
right one anymore.
I think I watched a video where they said that, or I think it was Lucas. He says that Anakin killed her in the temple,
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the right one.
but she there was
Grievous killed her too,
she
so.
survived in the Force Unleashed game, and then she died on the Grievous killed her. She was trapped on his ship after, and then
yeah,
she was
that
in
was
the
funny.
Yeah.
They were just choosing when to kill her in the
Yeah.
movie. They kill her
She's
like
died
3
so many
different times,
times on
and
the
they're all
screen.
deleted scenes.
yeah.
I have Shakti as a Lego figure. She's cool.
Alright,
like,
this lady
she's
has gotta die. Baz are gonna go for pod. Oh, gets crapped on by them. There's so many people shooting at him. Mara's last man standing.
How did Shakti not know Anakin was gonna kill her though?
She was supposed to be incredibly gifted in
dark side
foresight.
user?
Huh?
And didn't she know he was like a dark side user at that point? Wouldn't you be able to feel it?
I don't know. She was supposed to be
Maybe it goes
incredibly
back to
gifted in
the-
foresight, but oh,
She
Steve with the
stabbed
sniper
most.
rifle.
Is the Darth Jar Jar theory true?
No.
No.
I'll never bring that
Okay,
up.
good.
It's just a joke.
It's funny though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
but
he has the eyes. Like that's the thing.
Maybe the fact that the fact that he killed her was because it goes back to the fact that his eyes weren't always yellow and they're Revenge of the Sith.
Jar Jar legitimately like Peter Quilled the Star Wars universe.
Yeah. Why weren't Dooku's eyes yellow? I never understood that
Because he
either.
wasn't actually evil, I don't think.
Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't have.
He wasn't. He was just wanted.
Oh?
He was a Sith. He used like
Dooku.
Sith powers, but he wasn't fully Sith, I guess.
Oh, and the cycler.
So
Come on,
Anakin
Pie
was
Clan
when he was
Picardy.
killing all the Separatist leaders.
Yeah.
That was a
And
good. That was a
Then
cool.
then when he fights Obi-Wan most of the fight, he's not yellow-eyed. The only time he gets yellow-eyed in the whole fight is when he gets his legs cut off and he's laying on the ground.
And at the beginning, when he like talks to.
No, when he talks to Padme and all, he's got normal colored eyes.
Mars was
Are
a
you
big
sure?
two-piece. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Because
Oh.
Padme's the only one he cared about at the time. So.
It's the only one he cared about ever.
You guys remember the original Jabba the Hutt? Like the first
Yeah,
ever
I've
Jabba
seen
the
it.
Hutt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it.
Jabba the Hutt is cool.
I mean,
I don't know what
He
like.
cared a little
fucking-
bit for Obi-Wan. Cared a lot for Padme.
I don't think he
and
cared about
a good
Obi-Wan
amount
at
for
the
Luke.
time.
Not in the end, no.
I think
He
the
said,
thing
"I
about
hate
Obi-Wan
you."
is
Like,
Yeah.
the thing about Obi-Wan is
That
the
was
fact that he felt like Obi-Wan held him back all those years.
yeah.
He didn't deserve to be his master in his mind. I don't feel
He
like
also
thought.
he also felt that Obi-Wan had turned Padme against him. Like he said, like you turned her against me. Like he really
Well, he
thought
was
that.
crazy at that
He really
point,
thought
but
that.
yeah.
He really thought that
Padme
Obi-Wan had turned his.
kinda. I mean, Obi-Wan kinda
Well,
ruined it all.
If
like-
Obi-Wan
Well,
had
if
not
Obi-
gone, then I think he would
Yeah.
have. Padme could have brought him back.
He also, if he wouldn't have went to see her, and she wouldn't have thought about all that, knowing all that stuff about him either.
Yeah.
So he kind of was right
It's
in a weird
it's
way.
Obi-Wan's fault that Padme died. Kinda.
So, I mean, I think she just died because like she didn't want Anakin to be evil, and like
Everybody said that what is it? Palpatine killed her across the universe with like force power or some crap. I don't. That's kinda
no,
stupid.
she died but just because like Lucas was in his Shakespeare stage, broken heartness.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's the official reason. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Because, like,
Picardy
Anakin
took
was
Scout's
evil.
head off.
if you want to look at the kids, Leia is more like Anakin and Luke is more like Padme.
Oh,
If you
Picardy,
watch
the
how
man is
they act.
dangerous.
Because Leia had no love for Vader at all. She hated Vader. And Luke, he wanted to save him more than anything.
But wait, Anakin has a Sith eyes though when he kills the Separatists.
Yeah, no, I mean, he does, but then after that, like the whole
Yeah.
fight, well, he's normal. He hadn't fully committed to the dark side.
Yeah.
There's
And
only
then
like one
after
scene.
he gets cut off, he's like, fuck this.
It's cool though when he goes into Jedi Temple with the 501st Army.
Now, they had in the video game Revenge of the Sith, it shows some of the in the video game Revenge of the Sith, it shows Anakin
Battlefront
go
2.
in there.
Battlefront 2, you get to play as Anakin. You get to slaughter a bunch of Jedi.
Wait,
The
what?
old Battlefront 2. Old
Yeah.
Battlefront
Oh,
2.
the old buff.
In
It's
the
called-
Revenge of
called
the Sith
Operation
game, the
Nightfall.
whole
That's fun.
Jedi,
Yeah,
whole
that's-
Jedi temple is in there.
You could
That's
play like
so sick.
every Jedi in Battlefront too. Like
Have you seen the way you know the old librarian woman in Attack of the Clones that
Jocasta, yeah.
Obi-Wan hates? He wrecks her, dude. in the video game Revenge
Yeah.
of the Sith.
He can.
He,
She
like,
survives
co-
Order 66.
Yeah, he kills her anyway.
He kills her later.
As Vader.
Yeah, Jocasta knew.
Who?
Jocasta knew,
Yeah,
the
Jocasta
librarian.
knows.
Is that the green girl?
No.
She's the old lady in
old
Attack of
white
the
lady.
Clones that kept telling Obi-Wan that he didn't know what
Oh,
the hell he was talking about.
In the library?
If it's
Yeah.
not in the Jedi
Oh.
text, it's not exist. That one.
Lost a planet, Mr. Obi-Wan has. How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
But the way he kills her in Revenge of the Sith, the game, oh my lord, that's brutal. He force pulls her to him, and right when she gets like cut to his hand, he like ignites his lightsaber through her forehead.
Oh.
Have you never seen that?
I haven't played the Revenge of the Sith.
In the video game, you fight like all the Jedi in the temple, and you just like force lightning the crap out of them with Anakin. Dude, have y'all heard some of the deleted scenes about the Anakin Obi-Wan fight that didn't get put in?
What was it?
What?
Like they had a scene where Anakin like had just when he jumps off like the fallen lava fall back onto the little thing, like right after that they had like a thing where he was like force controlling a lava tsunami riding on top of it with the force.
That's cool.
That would have been so bad.
What? Lava's
They have
heavy.
like
Oh yeah, you guys know the Ahsoka Vader battle?
Stain!
Do you guys think Vader held back a little bit just so he wouldn't
in
kill her?
what?
In the Vader Ahsoka fight.
I don't think he considered her a threat.
Yeah, like
the way he fought her, he
way-
was just like,
yeah.
this is not much. I could kill her easy.
Yeah.
He
But
got really mad though whenever she kind of cut his face up. He got mad after that. Like if you watch the rest of that fight, he was like,
Vader came back, like Anakin was
Oh
about.
yeah, he was gonna kill her. If Ezra
oh
hadn't
yeah.
pulled her
When
to
his
the
face mask
window.
was cut up, he was
Oh, yeah.
ready to kill her. He was like, I'm tired of this. But before that, he was kind of like Anakin was kind of
I won't leave
Cal
you.
contemplating getting
Kestis
rid of her.
versus Vader.
I won't leave you, not this time. Then you will die.
Like up until that point when he said that, he was kind of like at a little conflict within, a little bit. Not much. Like it would never have
Oh, yeah,
turned
no.
him, but he still had some emotions
I
going
think
on.
he was treating it the same way he was treating the fight with Ezra, because he just easily smacked him around, you know. And so
Yeah,
I think
like,
he
when
was
he
kind of
fought
treated the same
Ahsoka,
way.
like-
He wasn't
I
putting any
hate the
effort.
lightsabers in Rebels.
Yeah,
It's
like when
a
he's
thing.
fighting Ahsoka, it's just like, all right,
Yeah.
I'll. It's kind of like Thanos fighting the Avengers. He's just like, all right,
Yeah, and then like a
whatever.
couple seasons later, we see whenever Ezra looks through the window, you know, to see the rest of the fight.
He could kill-
he's
he kills
just
her, like, in
just
2 seconds.
swinging hard and like knocking
Oh,
her
yeah.
back.
When he sees when he's from the future and pulls her
Yeah,
out, like
whatever,
Vader
yeah.
at that point, he was like, all right, I'm tired of this. I'm ready to end it. And he would have killed her if Ezra didn't pull her out.
Look at the push! Oh, Proxy Bomb gets
Ezra got
3.
three.
Stain!
Ezra gets killed.
Stain!
Ezra what?
And he
died?
escapes!
Yeah, Ezra gets killed, right?
What? No.
Hubba? No, he doesn't.
No.
No, he
Where the
takes,
hell is Ezra?
not yet. He takes Throne on the Chimera, and they go into hyperspace
Y'all
into
like
the
the
unknown
Rebels?
regions.
But y'all like that?
Yeah, I like the Rebels. It's good. It
Alright.
definitely
I didn't watch it all.
it starts out slow. If you got to get past the first season. If you get past the first season, there's a lot of good stuff. But the first season is not the greatest.
I like when they meet up with like Rex and.
The
all
space
that.
battles are really good, especially like going on later on. I love like Rebel pilots and stuff like that. So it's really cool seeing like X-wings and Y-wings and stuff, and then little space battles and just seeing how ridiculously outmatched the Rebels were compared to the Empire. Especially early on, you know, like they were just getting like they kept losing and having to keep retreating, and people were dying. Like it's very, like the later seasons get really serious about the fighting.
Do you guys like
I bet
Galen
everybody
or-
was like so shocked when Vader showed up in Rebels.
I love the Vader scenes in Rebels. They're really good.
That's the best
I
part
was
of that whole
shocked
show.
when he came up in the
No
video
offense.
game.
Dude, when he comes in, like everybody just gets excited.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
I
and
was
every
shocked when he came up in Fallen Order.
That's a
In
good scene, too.
roasted
the scene in what is
He's
it called?
so bulky in Fallen Order.
Yeah.
The
He's
scene
massive,
in
Yeah.
the way
that's
he
scene in
pushes
Rogue
her
One,
down,
dude.
the Jedi.
The Rogue One scene.
Rogue One hallway scene.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite scenes in all Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like definitely top 10.
He just doesn't say anything. He just goes in
Yeah.
all fights and just is like, all right.
That scene is
And
the
then
same as the New
and then,
Hope
and then
beginning,
they gave Luke a hallway scene in Mandalorian.
The good version. I love
Yeah.
Luke's scene too,
Yeah,
man. I
it's
love
so
it.
good. Have you seen?
I love
Cassie, have
Luke,
you
man.
seen the mashup with I Need a Hero song playing in the background to that?
Mm-mm.
I'll
I
have to
haven't
send
seen
it to
it.
you. It's really good.
Have y'all seen? I don't think I know Hobo has. Have the rest of y'all seen the Anakin versus Obi-Wan fight with Anakin with the red lightsaber instead of the blue one?
I haven't seen the one with the red
That would've been
lightsabers
cool,
and
though.
blue.
It's an edit of the whole thing. It looks perfectly real.
There's also that remastered Obi-Wan versus Vader, like old Ben versus Vader.
I've
Star
seen that
Wars
one.
Oh
Really
yeah, that
imagine.
one is
I've seen
cool.
that one.
That one is cool.
Imagine if Disney had the Disney money. If you had the budget of Disney, you could make it look so good.
Guys, I'm sending
They
you
did
this.
really.
I'm sending you this link
Go
on
ahead.
Discord. You should watch it.
They did really good with the face, Alec Guinness face for that to be fan made.
Yeah. For real.
Like that dude did a great job.
It's why I kept his hood on because of the you know.
I mean, but you could do that in the real show, like in the originals. Like you could go back and re-edit some of those fight scenes to be awesome.
I, mean,
I don't know why they don't.
Lucas releases like a remastered every 10 years or so. So.
Dude, like you could redo the complete Vader versus Luke scene so much. Like Vader's still like he can just put a suit on, like he can be Vader. Like
Try Herd versus
Luke,
Jewelry.
I mean,
What do you think would have happened if Vader survived this? Yeah, Vader survived.
Oh my God! Jewelry shuts it down at the back. He gets to.
it would have been awesome.
Austin, I think, is lagging right there. Yeah, he went too far whenever he was trying to go for the pod. He just got shut down. That's gonna be the first map that Germany has won.
I think Leia would have like fucked him. Like no, not fucked him, but like you did. No,
What the heck did I
like
just hear?
no, but like I think Leia would have like put him in some bad trouble, like because of
He
the
would have.
way he
He
destroyed.
would have told her like what happened. I
But
think
she wouldn't
yeah.
forgive her. She wouldn't forgive him.
Well, she don't know what happened. Nobody knows what happened.
I don't think she would. I think he would have put in some kind
Did
of
Luke
fucking jail.
just tell everybody that you just defeated him and then that was it? Not that he turned.
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Like you don't know what he told him. Like the last time anything happened, he just
What
saw
happened to
Anakin's
Vader's lightsaber?
He has it.
exploded, or Luke got it.
Oh,
Luke
yeah.
got it probably.
Well,
So-
actually, he
some-
cut his lightsaber hand off, and it fell down the shaft.
Someone like I heard like Kylo's kyber crystal is the same that Vader used to have.
Dude, Mustafar is such a good planet. I can't believe they don't put that in more games.
It was so
Our
cool
movie.
seeing it in Rogue
Vader's
One.
temple in Mustafar.
Yeah, seeing his castle in Rogue One.
What do you think about that stuff? Dude, that entrance Anakin makes into that fight is so cool. I watched it so many times. Like the way he
If
engages
you're
that
not
fight.
with me, then you're my enemy.
You watching it, Sup?
Yeah.
Guess
That
you
would
did
be
you see
so
what I
cool.
sent you?
I'm about to look at it.
You're not with me.
Would you prefer that or the blue?
It definitely makes the. I'd probably prefer red because it makes it like you can differentiate more, so it's cooler.
Dude, that
One
fight is just
small city
legendarily
will
choreographed.
rule the galaxy. I like Palpatine that scene when he says that.
I need to send you one too, Hobo. A cool one. Are we joining this one?
I don't know.
Did they rehost it?
More Sith will rule the
Once
galaxy.
more into the breach difference. Y'all know what that's from? It's Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
I'll be right back.
They both I forgot they force push each other at the same
Oh
time.
yeah, they did. Yeah. Who's stronger in the? It's Anakin, right? Anakin's
Anakin.
stronger in the Force than Obi-Wan.
Yes.
But Obi-Wan, is he a better duelist or was he just lucky to get the high ground?
No.
He was.
He was lucky because
He was
Anakin was
lucky that
emotional
Anakin
and
wasn't
unstable.
thinking right.
Yeah,
at all.
Anakin was emotional and unstable then. That's the only reason he won. He
think it
he
would've
just
been
went
cooler
through the
if
most
Anakin
emotional
won.
experience of his entire life. You know, I mean, like his wife is up
betrayed
there
everything.
on up on the platform. He doesn't know if she's dead or not. I mean, he just slaughtered everybody he knew, his entire order. To just he turned to the dark side. He was very unstable, and that's the only reason. Only reason Obi-Wan won. If he would have been focused, then Obi-Wan wouldn't have had a chance.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's not just like that scene in Mandalorian, man. It's not just anyone. That's Luke Skywalker. Man. Like it's not like he just said. Like the way she's like, that's a Jedi, and he's like, it's not just any Jedi. That's Luke Skywalker, man.
Didn't Qui-Gon said he cried when he saw Luke or something?
And that, like, in the Revenge of New
I
Hope or
teared
all the
up.
new ones?
You did?
On
Yeah.
Mando?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I
Mando.
did,
Yeah.
dude. I
Yeah,
was,
I did.
I was definitely emotional. I mean,
Because
that's
that's
the
the
first,
Luke I knew. You know, that's the Luke I knew.
that's
Yeah.
that's my Luke Skywalker.
That's the first time Luke
Did you see?
Skywalker's...
Not this little saggy old man.
Yeah, that's the
That's
first time Luke
the.
Skywalker showed up in like 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
You just put that scene and you just get the Terrell Owens gift. That's my quarterback. that's my Luke Skywalker right there. That's the first time the real Luke Skywalker's been on film, and since 1980,
At
82,
what time was Palpatine the
or
most
84.
powerful?
Probably in Return of the Jedi.
Before he died, yeah.
You don't think he was more powerful during like
He
all the
was.
Clone Wars?
He
I love
was
how you
still
watch-
really powerful.
Sorry,
At all
Pop.
times.
I just think he was already convinced that Vader would never turn against him at that point.
Yeah.
He kind of let his guard down. He was like, well, he's never going to turn against me.
It was what, like 25 years? Or no, it was 22 years he was head of his Padawan.
Is that the longest relationship a Sith has had with a Padawan, like master and apprentice?
I don't think so.
No. Maybe
That was a
not.
long time though.
That was a long time though.
I want to know what Sith was like before the Rule of Two.
It was crazy.
When Luke just crushes that thing, it's so cool.
I mean, the Jedi could evenly match with the Sith back then, because they actually followed the Force. But
The thing about what's wrong with the Jedi, they were afraid to use the dark side. You're not supposed to be afraid to use any of the Force. You just don't give in to the dark side. That's what I feel like. I think
I wish
that's
we
what
could see Darth
that's what
Plagueis.
Grandmaster Luke does in the Legends.
I wish we could see Darth
Grandmaster Luke.
Plagueis.
He's like a god tier level person. Grandmaster Luke is just a deity, basically.
Darth Plagueis, man, he looks retarded.
Darth Plagueis.
He has like such a long head. He's like longer head than fucking Mundi.
he's creepy.
He's
I like
cool
I
though.
like him though. Yeah.
He was like one of the nicest Siths.
Who's that?
Yeah. And
Casty,
look who he
Casty.
raised.
Casty, get
Yeah.
in. We're playing. Reckoning is playing Germany. Come on.
I'm not invited.
Well, come on. We're gonna play.
I'm gonna go off now.
Can Sut take
Why?
my spot?
No.
I'm already in.
Bye guys.
Bye. See ya.
Will we see you around? I'm always around. That's another legend right there. That's Superman.
Now he's cancelled. Or one of them. One of those.
Not my Superman. Not my Superman never gets canceled.
It's too late.
You can't cancel Superman. You can't trap justice. It's a belief, an idea. You just get that little Megamind, that Megamind, Metro Man versus Megamind talk. Put me in the spec with Pobo.
Oh, I'm asking to play. We're gonna play Reckoning.
We're gonna play ourselves? Okay, that's good. Are you a Superman fan, Sup?
I remember watching one of the movies like 5 years ago, but that's it.
One of them. Why am I over here? What are we doing?
I'm spec'd. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Who's making
We're
this?
play. It's their thing. We're playing. Reckoning is playing. All right.
No, they're not.
So-
We lost someone. We lost our... Oh my goodness. I sent that to you on Discord, have I?
Who's Reckoning?
It was our Drop Zone 2 championship squad.
Oh. So basically just modded Germans versus everybody else?
What a Germans.
I gotta turn off my broadcast so I don't lag.